Yeah, it was great. After redshirting last year, I had a lot of good senior leadership around me, so those guys really helped me through it today. And yeah, it was awesome. We're going to be out with these guys.
Obviously, the expectation's pretty high this year. You got a veteran group, but what was the focus going into game one to make sure that you guys finish on top?
Yeah, just play our game, throw strikes, get on base, make outs. That's about it.
What's your approach at the plate? Big homer in the game.
Yeah.
What's your approach out there?
Yeah, just staying back. We got a lot of guys talking about what the arm's got, so just a lot of good guys feeding me information about it. So going to that bat with a lot of information about the arm and just doing the job.
Game two didn't always look like a sure thing. You guys end up winning 14-7, but what did you guys have to do to stay the course in the later innings?
Yeah, after they tied it up with that big home run, we just kind of came together. We had a guy that just ran into the fence. Our coach pointed him and said, "This is what it's going to take right here," and that's kind of what happened. So it was huge.
What are the biggest takeaways from this series when you play Northern State again tomorrow?
Yeah, just play our game, show up. Hopefully we're going to get a sweep tomorrow, and that's about it.
Effort this afternoon.
Yeah, I think we've had a great off season as far as the strength and conditioning part of it. Guys are in great shape physically. We've had to wait a little bit longer than most years, having some games postponed. And I give a lot of credit to the guys and their patience and persistence and trusting the process and coming out and doing what they need to do to get ready for their first couple of games here. And fortunate enough to play outside in February here at home and sleep in our own bed. So many great things to be grateful for as we get our season going. And I think it was exciting to see just how the guys came out and first game, super proud of Nathan Cully coming back from Tommy John, his first outing, and the performance he had put our team in a good situation to win. And offensively, we had a couple big innings there. The one inning was kind of typically what we're all about: a hit by pitch, a sac bunt, and a base hit, and we get to score a run. And then second game had a nice lead and give them Northern State a lot of credit. They came back, and which we knew they were going to do, and we kind of dug in and were able to chip away. And Jake Berkland had a big hit for us, and Mitch Gutnick came in and threw some quality innings. So total team performance, we're going to go as far as our team has depth this year, and that's one thing I'm really excited about and getting the season going. And now as we come into day two tomorrow, really anxious to get going and kind of see where we're at.
Yeah, you mentioned Nathan Cully coming back off of Tommy John surgery. Had a good summer, but what can you say just about the total effort here today and just the confidence that the guys have in him to perform like that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by his performance just because how hard and meticulous he's been in the offseason. Every day he's done everything that's asked of him to a T, both physically and mentally, and just to have him go out there and do that, was super exciting to see. And I think that provides a lot of energy for our team and our guys in the dugout to see a type of that performance, and everybody wants to play behind him. So that's a leader, that's a fifth-year senior, that's somebody that's been around the block and pitching big games. So to have an individual like that in our team, we're really thankful for that.
I think game two was never a sure thing, but you end up winning 14-7, some good late inning work. Some guys stepping up too that are new to the lineup this year. I know it's a veteran team, but are you happy with the performance out of some of the new guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's just anxious to get going because these guys have had such a good off season. They're very good baseball players. They've been successful in high school and their previous school that they've been at. So now to get out here, it's a little bit different environment. And I think when you have a teammate that does a good job, it makes your job a little bit easier when you come up to the plate or on the mound. So that's one thing you saw with our lineup 1 through 9 today. Guys were getting on base and we were scoring in different ways, whether it was home runs or singles or hit by pitches, those type of things. So we can be pretty dangerous offensively, whether it's running the bases or playing small ball. We have a lot of different ways to beat opponents, and I think it's just a matter of us getting the reps and being patient with it, and that's what you saw the second game.
This Northern State team is going to come back tomorrow with a vengeance. You know that's coming. Is it just a matter of keeping things simple with the approach at the plate tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a matter, I think, of just getting the reps in and learning from your failures today and overcoming what obstacles you might have had, and just coming out tomorrow and continue getting the reps and a little bit deeper in the pitching staff. So we'll get to see some guys that haven't pitched yet this year and continue playing.